laddies, we're back for another one. This is Mark from Gunfight Knives, and we are back here today with the jackalope build. That is the name of this thing. This thing is hopefully going to be awesome. Super light. Very happy with that. But let's go over what is new for this build today. There's just that A2 flash hider on the front. Just a placeholder for now. We haven't even tightened it down or anything. We're hoping that his Q cherry bomb ends up coming in before we go out to the range, but so we haven't tightened this down yet. But you don't know until we won't know until it gets in, and hopefully it makes it. But we're going to be going tomorrow, so if not, that thing's getting tightened down today, unfortunately for him. So and that's connected to the core barrel. That is Criterion core barrel. It's a 13.7, I believe. 13.7, 13.9, I can't remember, but that's what's there. We have the Superlative Arms adjustable gas block underneath. This is a Griffin Armament handrail, Griffin Armament upper, and a Griffin Armament lower. So he really liked this, and then he thought, well, let's go with the Griffin Armament, and then he saw it in the brown colors, so he's like, you know what, I really like that. So that's what he ended up going with. I think it looks really good myself. So what else is new? So you guys haven't seen the lower yet. He has Sons of Liberty lower parts kit in here. He's got the LaRue MBT trigger in here, and he's got the one just like mine. So for the most part, this and this are the same in my build compared to his. Really like how light all this thing has been too. This is a BCM grip. I can't remember which grip this one is. You guys would probably know better than me, but one with the door at the bottom. I don't know if it's a mod 0 or 3. Don't really know. I'm not too familiar with their grips. He went with the same buffer tube setup I have as well. This is the Sons of Liberty. It's a 9-position buffer tube. Comes with the forward controls nut here, and we haven't staked that yet. I don't know who makes their end plate there, but it's a quick disconnect. So again, same as mine, nothing new here. Comes with the green spring. I think it's a green Springco spring, and the buffer, I believe, is a H2. Not 100% sure, but don't quote me on that. We have the Radiant Raptor charging handle. Very nice. Did he get the SD? He did. He got the SD charging handle. We have, we'll talk about this in 1 second because that's the piece de resistance. Very happy with that. Let's move, close this up. Let's move down here a little bit. This is mine. He's just, again, another placeholder for now. Unless he wants it, then he can keep it. But the Magpul grips, he really liked those that I had on mine with the little hook, the little hand stop. So he's going to end up getting that, but he just got these for now, the grips. Super grippy. I love these things myself. And it'll keep a little heat off your hands too, probably, once you start heating things up. He got the pick rail for here so he can put the bipod on. Then he bought the UTG bipod, the one I suggested. It's not gonna be much bipod shooting with this, but the whole point is to get it to where we can go to the 500-yard range, which we will be doing that in a few days. So hopefully you'll get some video footage of that. First we're going to the 100-yard range, sight him in, and then the 500-yard range a couple days later. So hopefully we got some good footage on that. But let's get to the next point of business. Right here, guys. The Viper red dot. So that's a Vortex Viper. I was actually very impressed with this. What is that? It's a 6 MOA dot. Check the specs on that. Very impressed with this whole thing. The price was crazy good. I think he paid like $100 $100 less, or somewhere around the $100 ballpark. But comes with a little rubber cap. He's got it mounted at the 45 with a, what's the brand of that mount? Midwest Industries, a little pick rail mount. As you can see, nice and clean. It's got 2 buttons to control it. You can just get to them, operate it, long press to turn it on, long press to turn it off, I believe. Pretty nice little red dot. I was impressed with that. The price and everything, how can you go wrong? And then he ended up getting the SIG Tango MSR. So this sight comes, which is great, comes with a mount. So how do you go wrong with that? You can't, I don't think. And the caps flip and they lay flat, which is pretty cool. Both of them do. Very nice. Very impressed with that. The clarity on the glass is super good. Super good. Didn't know that SIG stuff was that crispy. Like their expensive stuff I know is, but I didn't know like this tier. I don't know which tier this is. If this is high, medium, low, I don't know. But it's a 6X, 1 to 6, and smooth throw. And it's nice that it comes with the throw lever. So that's good. The eye box is pretty forgiving, and the eye relief. So happy to report that. Turn it around so it's right side up for you guys. The illumination is good as well. Can't complain with that. It gets plenty bright for me. I'm not one of the people that really cares a lot about the brightness, getting super bright, but it's good. The only thing I can complain about with this scope, I guess there's 2 things. A, the length. I feel like it could be 1 inch to 2 inches shorter, being a 6X, but I guess that's neither here or there. Just a personal preference on that. They did come with this nice line on the scope so you can match it up with the mount, so you don't really have to do much to level it. It makes it very easy as long as you torque it down in the right order. So happy to show that, but let me show you the second thing that I did not like about it. Here it is. So we have the reticle. Very nice reticle. I liked it, but the Christmas tree dots, so the dots that are, I guess, your wind holds here, are very tiny. Very tiny. And these eyes cannot pick it up proper. So again, could be a personal preference, could be an issue for you, maybe not. But it's very small, so that's the main complaint that I would have for this thing. But other than that, I think I want to get one. They're super crispy glass for the price. I think this was around $400 what he ended up getting it for. So once we go out there and shoot it, we'll see how good it is. And again, none of this stuff, if you hear the gun rattling, nothing's tight yet. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's not tight. This isn't tight. So we're gonna go through, tighten everything up today, bore sight it, and hopefully get after it at the range this coming Saturday, and then the other range in a few days. So let me know what you guys think. I'm really liking it. It didn't talk about the bolt. Let's talk about it now. He ordered a bolt. It was a cryptic bolt. They come in a plastic blister pack or whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, I don't know, somebody dropped it in transit or at one point or another. So they bent the gas key. So we couldn't, the gas key was bent. Didn't realize it until we put it in the gun, pushed it, wouldn't go in, wouldn't seat. Thankfully, we didn't put any pressure on it. I mean, it was just a little tap, tap, no, nothing. Pulled it out, examined inside the gun, and then looked at it for a second and saw the package was dented, and it was right there where the gas key was. The front of the gas key was dented in. So somebody dropped it wherever he ordered it from. I don't think it was from them. because in the box that it comes in, the chances of that happening, being shipped from them, is probably slim. I mean, somebody could have dropped it at the factory or at that store, wherever shipped it out, but it is what it is. The place honored their product, so he ended up sending it back, and he wanted one that would match the cherry bomb that he was going to get for the front, so that goldish color. So that was the one he ordered, but the cryptic gold was out at the time. So the company upgraded him for the inconvenience to the black one. So I guess the black cryptic bolt is more money because it's supposed to be slicker, I guess, like maybe a slicker material, whatever the coating is. So it's a little more money, so they upgraded him to that. I don't think it'll be here in time for us to make it to the range, unfortunately for him. And again, it's not the color that he wanted, but at the end of the day, that's not a huge deal. But so he's gonna have a cryptic bolt in here, and supposedly they're super slick. The one he had, the gold one that they sent out, was very slick, so I can imagine one even more slick than that. So that's basically it when it comes to everything that he's got here, I think. Again, we're going to tighten everything up and get after it sometime today, and hopefully he gets this thing done by tonight, and we'll be ready for tomorrow. So guys, any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Leave them in this section. And don't forget, this is the jackalope build part 2. Stay tuned for more footage of us on the range with this bad boy. I'm very excited to see this one and Mr. Plinkles, and the MMB build hopefully will be out there with these guys, and for sure the Mark Twain will be. So maybe we'll get a compilation video of everybody out there at the 500-yard range, hopefully making hits. That would be great. If not, it's back to the drawing board, folks. All right, guys, this is Mark from Gunfight Knives, and we'll catch you in the next one.